Hey, have you walked past a building with the name bank in it and actually wondered what happens inside a bank? Or is it just a place with people in long line? Or is it something more important? Well, today I'm going to explain you what is a bank and why we need a bank. So now, what is a bank? Well, you can imagine bank to be like a safe house for your money, where you're going to give your money to the bank and the bank will keep your money safe for you. So you can think like, you're saving your birthday money inside your piggy bank at your house. But here the piggy bank is kind of like a big building with the name bank in it, along with guards and a lot of employees with their computers, where the main job is to keep your money safe. So why do people put their money in bank? You might think like, can't we keep our money at our house? Definitely you can. But just imagine you have 10,000 rupees and you have kept that money inside a box and have tried to keep it safe somewhere in a house. So what happened if someone stole that box? Or what happened if you lost a box? And that's the reason why people trust banks. Why? Because banks give you a guarantee to keep your money safe always. And guess what? When you keep your money in bank, the bank is going to give you some extra money in return, and that's what we call as interest. You can think it to be like a thank you gesture, or bank is trying to say thank you for trusting us. So what does bank do with the money? You might be thinking, will they keep the money safe inside a box the same way how we do it with the piggy bank or inside a house? Well, definitely not. First of all, bank will use your money to help someone else. For example, imagine a person wants to open a toy shop, but he doesn't have enough money. So now what will happen? He have to borrow some money, right? And where will he go? He'll go to the bank. And where he'll further ask, can I borrow some money? And then the bank will send their employees to cross-check whether this person is trustworthy or not, by checking a lot of stuff, a lot of paperwork, and then if everything sounds good, the bank will give the money that the person has requested for. And then the toy shop opens, people start buying toys, and the shopkeeper starts earning. And now here's the interesting part. Since the shopkeeper has borrowed some money from the bank, so the shopkeeper must need to return the money, right? And that's what the shopkeeper does. He returns the money little by little, but along with that, he have to pay some extra. That's what interest is. So now imagine like, why do the shopkeeper needs to pay the extra interest? Think about when we have saved our money in bank, the bank gives us some extra money, right? As you all know that the bank can't print the money. They get the money from the Reserve Bank of India, as I've mentioned in a previous video, isn't it? And that's the reason why the banks have to do multiple businesses. And this is one of the sources from where they get their money. And slowly, steadily, your money, which you have kept in the bank, it helps someone and comes back safe and sound with some extra interest. So here's the last question, that why do you even need bank? Very first, to keep your money safe. Second, to send and receive money quite fast. Third, to help people to build their businesses. Fourth, to save money for the future. And fifth, to use money wisely. So here's the thing, like just imagine if there were like no banks, what would have happened? Like economy would have been like a mess, and people would not know that where to save their money. And things would have become like quite slower and quite riskier. And I can't imagine to live in a country where there are like kind of no banks. So next time when you walk past by a building with the name bank in it, don't think it to be like a place where people have to wait in long lines with a lot of forms. Think it to be like a place where dreams are built, future is created, and money is something that is kept quite safe. And remember one thing, that money is smart, when you'll be smart about it.